But Alu has information and an incredibly fast flank on this cap push, but the flank is not as fast as the push. It's already up into the elbow. Alu does get into position, tapping away at 2 heads. He does take a shot himself, but this is great. The bomb's been thrown out onto the open. It forces Venice to come back in and trying to retrieve it. Rollin, who did take that first spot, falls first. And now it's isolated duels because the second CT is trying to trap over towards long. Alu not going to get vision because he's crouched for the plant, but as he pops back up, he's seen. Maniz has a chance. What a shot with the USP. A single bullet could make the difference here versus Alu, who is playing patiently, but his position should be known. He has no other option but to come up this ramp unless he hits the jump shot. He offsets Maniz a little. It's a bit of a duel. Alu could do it because Maniz can't finish it. Fast enough, and sure enough, he arrives just as the grenades come in, but the reload will delay a little. First point of contact, Sergey lines him up, knocks him down. 2 kills and an assist. Ence on the board early on. Side, but Alu, not even affected by that flashbang whatsoever. His attention immediately drawn over towards TP spawn because the smokes indicate the split. And it is in fact exactly that. 2 per direction as the tunnels players still stand. It's mid that's fallen first. And now they're just gonna have to burst out through smoke and cross their fingers. Not that it's gonna make a difference. Complete and utter shutdown. 5 CTs standing. Smoke denies any sort of cross. Alu burned away from the corner. Still, nobody pulls the trigger on the push. They're gonna have to inevitably because there's 40 seconds left over and Aerial dies for free. The first time we've seen him not at least get one frag for his efforts. This is also gonna put the defense in a very susceptible position because they're using that one box as cover. And Alu's even softened furthermore. However, do they anticipate Alexi B? The secondary holder of the A site. He has been spotted, but they've got to get him out of here, and they're running out of time. Finally, he dies. It's pretty quick, with enough time to plant rather safely. But, oh no. Kinguin have lost their anchor towards the catwalk. X7 continues to apply this pressure, his teammate coming with him. Playing with the edge could cost you. Play with fire, you may get burned. And now it's Rollin who feels the flames. The frag comes out. Reed trying to get both, and it's traded successfully with enough time for the defuse to come through.
And now they know their position has been compromised.
Alexi upgrades into the AWP, does get Maniz at a distance. Now that's going to be the anchor gone. That was supposed to be the pit player for Bomb. And here they are establishing a man advantage. It's kills both ways. Reitz continues to try and cross. He's lost a lot of health, 35 left. Rollin, full bar, has to come into this play somehow, but he needs a little bit more time. If he makes a step, then his play is figured out. But the third man from the catwalk's coming in. Alexi caught by the player just crouching on the ramp, and Rollin with another. Do they anticipate Aerial? No. Bomb thrown down, 14 health for him. He needs a headshot, and it's just not gonna happen. Off the flash, both peaks, greatly done. Nice piece of utility, but they're not able to maintain that man advantage. Alexi still lingering. Frag past him. Not going to affect his health. These B players yet to move, still kerneled inside of the site. And we see this transition from Kinguin as they head over towards long, something that they've been regularly doing off of entries. They've yet to pick up a kill to this position, but the footing there regardless. Oh no, Alexi's so exposed. He is literally standing out in the open, so what does he do? He goes on the offense. And both him and his teammate will fall. Smoke for the cross, non-existent. Luckily, CT's covered. And the flashbang's gonna prevent anything. They need to express the plant, and they'll do so with 10 seconds left over. Catwalk retake difficult without utility. No flash to get around this corner leads to something like that, an easy pickup. And no repeat means Sergey cannot get his footing back into the retake itself. He'll wait in anticipation, and I expect he gets nothing for his patience.
The only thing he's looking for if they take too long is the ability to kill a person early who makes a mistake, or at least get a man leaving, and he can't even do
possibility. But with the smokes up and over, Alexi, perfect flash! Blast back 3, finally falls, but sure enough, he's taken one off Kinguin. 6 rounds for Ence, you'd think, unless Reed can do the Launders.
It's fun to break the tension, right?
Smoke double flash still up for Alexi. The utility's not been thrown out, but Ariel sure has. We had a little bit of a duel, and we'll get another here towards Pit. Reetz reels himself back into safety in order for Manish to come around the corner, but he will fall first. Reetz still tapping on, but Alu's gotten both and extending the man advantage. Here comes Rollin up the ramp, only being given one head to pop. Has not managed to land a follow-up shot just yet. But the chances are there. Caught in the car is Alu. The jumping shot's not good, but X7, he wants to try and cut this down to a single man advantage. 2 good shots. The HP so low on all 3, but as is the time. Still, it's enough to plant. Ooh. And he's found Rollin in no man's land.
Oh, he's come back through CT. Advantage to whoever finds the other one first.
This is literally the exact same position we had in the first pistol, but Manish was able to win it. Can X7 do it for his team? No, he cannot. That is Kinguin with both starting.
Setup. 3 pain points for the CTs. First one is Mouse. All alone, he's got to outgun him. Ariel goes down, headshot. Still 40 HP remaining. Second flash out, and a clean headshot to follow it.
Clean headshots, clean round, so it seems. Unless Alu and Alexi B can make some sort of a difference, but even the time plays against them. Their 6th opponent in this situation. Reetz coming wide, does drop. Rollin now has to close up shop if they want to deny this bomb plant. It's on the other side of the boxes. Rollin's not going to find the angle you'd think, and so now Alu has an after plant, but still the element of the surprise plays to his favor. And now Alu shows us his flavors. The first one being a clearing of the site. Taz up next. And now there's only 2. Maus and Manish, both coming up that ramp. Alu's just holding still on the angle. The targets present themselves. He's got himself another. A one-man show in Alu. This is for the commercials. Right through the wall.
Could he have played it any nicer?
For a team like Ence.
Manish with his eyes trained on this pretty acute angle. Looking for a pixel. Seen what he can do with that in the past. Alu throws a flash high. No shot, however, as the AK bullets are just used to guise the landing. The player in CT does not die, and the hold looks good. Teammate about to go down in the door, but Rowland here in the back line can easily gun him down. But however, X7, with just a bit better accuracy, is going to be offered up a plant in the 1v3.
Certainly an appetizing clutch for him. You know that Alu's is going to definitely have him fired up. The possibility there, but this one much more difficult. We are not talking single angles. We are talking a burst from Kinguin. And with a smoke and Molotov as well, they could just straight up nullify him by canceling off the tons. X7 still worries that someone's here, but everyone's towards the site. He gets peeked from the platform. His vision is lost, and so is this round. They stuck the defuse. It's done.
12-9. If we look back at...
Oh, but another one to the eyes of Manish. Just keeps his head turned into the corner. He plays off of his teammates' utilities perfectly. Denies that first entry. Rollin finds himself another, and things are starting to crumble. Alu just gets decimated by a nade on top of it. Every engagement going the way of Kinguin. They just continue to succeed. Alexi B trying to get himself over that edge, and even then he falls. Another tagged.
Number 4 man at long.
Oh, that's big. Alexi's managed to get himself out of the A site, but try as he might, his team continues to die. You can see the bomb coming back now, reeling its way towards mid, where they do catch Taz. He is found off guard. But Reetz is still the problem. He's pinned in from both directions, and a caged beast is still quite the threat. Takes Sergey's head, and will continue to look for another. Alu's the next one up. Can he clear catwalk? Can he run towards site? Absolutely not. Reetz the distraction. Manish, the killer of the hopes and dreams for Ence, because Alexi has so much to do, and it is not gonna happen. 15 rounds for Kinguin, 1 away from Montreal Grand Champions.
Way to end this.
And they're just gonna go with the BM play. They straight up charge towards mid. It will cost Taz his life, but at least he softened them up and even got information.
Mal's here with the long control being taken. He's now putting it upon himself to go off with the op shots, knowing that they're gonna come in under the guise of the smoke. But now is deciding to fall back as they have cat control, and he can be here to opt the cross.
But he's blind. He sees the tail end of it, but not able to deny the plant. We will have the man close enough to jump. Rollin could obscure this attempt. I mean, look at the HP here, Launders. Look at the HP. Bomb plant safe. So it seems. The retake will get rolling. These Molotovs are going to spell disaster because Rollin's in a prime spot to clean them up once the flames will flush them out. They are just standing in no man's land, but at least there's no one towards long to try and help this. Oh my god, they deny that kill. An additional peek from Aerial, and it looks one step closer. Kinguin closing the distance onto the bomb site. They'll go. X7 has to clutch in a 1 versus 4, but the defuse coming through, and you will have your champions. Kinguin, pick it up.
Redemption is theirs. They're so elated. They came back. They actually made 2 finals back to back and actually closed one out. A huge win for this organization.